Hello everyone, Namaskar. This is my second practical tutorial video. As we discussed in the previous video, today we are going to learn a basic exercise which will be in the form of a qaida. But this is not a traditional qaida, this is just an exercise which is in the form of a qaida, which resembles the structure of a qaida using the basic aksharas, that is the dasavanas and few more extra aksharas. Later in the video, we'll be discussing what is a qaida and what is the structure of a qaida usually, as well as the basics of laya. Along with all this, we also will be discussing about the importance of practicing the aksharas as well as these basic exercises, how they are going to help us improve. I welcome all of you to this channel, Tabla Gurukul. Myself, Deepakggdesai, a freelance tabla performer and teacher. So without any further ado, we shall get back to the topic after this intro. Welcome back all. So we were discussing the basic exercise we are going to learn today will be in the form of a qaida, or it is going to resemble a qaida. So we shall understand what is a qaida in its basic form. The word qaida means rules. Qaidas are one of the most important compositions in tabla learning, which will help in cultivation of the tonal quality of the hand, of the vajan of the hand, and lot of other aspects as well. So the structure of a qaida consists of three parts. In the very first part, the composition, that is the qaida itself, will be there, which we call it as mukha. The second part will consist of the permutation and combination, or the variations or the improvisation which will be made using the base composition, that is the qaida itself, which are called paltas. And finally, the concluding part of that composition will be called as tihai. And about laya, I will not get into any deeper explanation about laya today. Today, in this video, we are just going to explore three different layas, that is ekgun, dugun and chaugun. That is first speed, second speed and fourth speed. First speed is also called as thai laya or the base laya. So now let's talk about the importance of this way of practice. That is where instead of playing a single akshara repetitively, by making a basic exercise like this, it will be more interesting to play it this way. And this also will help in the tonal quality cultivation, laya cultivation, as well as the free hand movement cultivation. Now without further ado, I will be reciting this composition, that is the mukha of the composition, and I will be playing it later in the base speed or the first speed. The composition is ka, ta, gi, na, gi, ta, ka, na, gi, ta, ka, ta, gi, na. Now how it is played. As we know, the akshara ka is on the left hand, ka, right hand, ta, gi, again on the left hand, gi and na. So these are our four aksharas, and using only four of these aksharas, we are going to learn this qaida. And the mukha, if played, goes like this. Again. So this was the mukha of our qaida. I will be playing the qaida and all of its paltas, including its tihai. Later I will be playing this composition in dugun and chaugun as well. So now for the paltas of this qaida, the very first palta is also called as dohra. So the word dohra means to repeat something, which is a Urdu word. So here we are going to repeat the very first half of the qaida, or the first line of the qaida, which is ka, ta, gi, na, gi, ta, ka. Repeated 3 times, followed by the second line, that is the bala. Simply put, what we call na, gi, ta, ka, ta, gi, na. So It goes like this. The very first palta played. So the first palta will become ka, ta, gi, na, gi, ta, ka, ta, gi, na, gi, ta, ka, ta, gi, na, gi, ta, ka, na, gi, ta, ka, ta, gi, na. Later, the second palta. Second palta, we can do the opposite of this. That is the vice versa, which will be the first line once, the second line 3 times. It goes like ka, ta, gi, na, gi, ta, ka, na, gi, ta, ka, ta, gi, na, gi, ta, ka, ta, gi, na, gi, ta, ka, ta, gi, na. And it is played. Now, the third palta. In the third palta, we shall use the first phrase of this qaida, which is ka, ta, gi, na. By using this phrase, we shall be developing this palta. The palta is ka, ta, gi, na, gi, ta, ka, ta, gi, na, gi, ta, na, gi, ta, ta, gi, na. Here, I repeated the first phrase followed by the first line, the whole thing 2 times, then the bala of the composition, which sounds like this. Later, the fourth palta, ka, ta, gi, na, ka, ta, gi, na, gi, na, gi, ta, ka, ta, gi, na, gi, ta, gi, ta, ta, gi, na. Here in this palta, just like the third palta, we are using the katagina phrase multiple times, but we are playing the phrase itself twice successively, followed by the first line. Then these 2 lines will be followed by our qaida itself, which sounds like this. Fifth palta. Similar to third and fourth palta, where we used the phrase ka, ta, gi, na once and 2 times respectively. In the fifth and sixth palta, we shall use the phrase na, gi, ta, ka, which is our second phrase, in the similar fashion to get 2 more paltas. So I will recite each and play the same one after the other. The fifth palta is na, gi, ta, ka, ta, gi, na, gi, ta, na, gi, ta, ka, ta, gi, na, gi, ta, na, gi, ta, ta, gi, na. And the sixth palta is the phrase 2 times, na, gi, ta, na, gi, ta, ta, gi, na, gi, ta, ta, gi, na, gi, ta, na, gi, ta, ta, gi, na. Similar way to the fourth palta, na, gi, ta, phrase we recited 2 times, followed by the first line, which is followed by the mukha. It is played like. So for this basic exercise, let's stop here with these 6 paltas. Now we shall conclude this basic exercise with the tihai. So in this tihai, one more akshara is going to be introduced, which is dha. I'll recite it first. You'll come to know how you introduce it after I recite and play it. So I'll recite it first. Kata gina na gita ka na gita ka kata gina dha. So this is the tihai line, the concluding part line. But the actual tihai what we play should be played 3 times. So the line what we recited before should be repeated 3 times with gaps. So here the gap is of 3 akshara valuation. So I'll recite it first with laya, then I'll play it. Kata gina na gita ka na gita ka kata gina dha. 1, 2, 3. Kata gina na gita ka na gita ka kata gina dha. 1, 2, 3. Kata gina na gita ka na gita ka kata gina dha. Now the playing part. 1, 2, 3, start. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 'So this is the basic exercise what we learned. By practicing the basic aksharas what we learned in the previous video like this in an ordered fashion, so we will come to know what is the structure of the further composition we are going to learn, that is the kaidas, which are traditional in its nature, as well as we can cultivate the laya aspect of the learning, as well as the movement of hand. If you notice, I was playing third by resting my hand here, as well as the right hand part, the tabla part, I was moving the hand for the at the middle of shahi and for na at the kinar of shahi. So this free movement and relaxed posture is very important. And along with this, we also will not get bored with playing the same aksharas repetitively. So initially you have to do it till you get the akshara, how to play it properly. Followed by that, this exercise you can practice. So now I'll be playing this whole composition from the mukha and all its paltas till its tihai in first speed, second speed and fourth speed respectively. An important note, that is the composition, that is the mukha should be played once in first speed, 2 times in second speed and 4 times in the fourth speed respectively. But for practice sake, if you are playing the mukha in first speed multiple times, like 4 times or 8 times you say, you can do that, but it should be always proportional. That is, if you play the mukha 2 times in single, in double it should be 4, and in fourth speed it should be 8 times, and so on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ka, ta, gi, na, gi, ta, ka, na, gi, ta, ka, ta, gi. So in the next video, we can start learning a traditional composition, that is a traditional qaida from Delhi Gharana. And if this content is any helpful for you, and if you like it, please do share it among your acquaintances and friends, as well as do subscribe to the channel for future videos and hit the notification bell for the updates. So I thank you all once again for watching this video and meet you in the next video. Namaskar.